First thing you notice, I'm sitting in a different spot. That is because my cat is sleeping on my chair and I don't want to move her. And second thing that you notice is that my hair is a mess, but that's nothing unusual. So let's just get started. So this video is on the topic of gender and sexuality. One thing I've never understood is why people make such a big deal of it. Like, why are people so offended by it? It doesn't affect you at all if, like, another guy kisses another guy, or another girl kisses another girl, or even, like, or what people choose to identify as. It doesn't affect you at all, other than annoy you, but, like, everybody gets annoyed by everything. So I don't understand why people make such a big deal of it. And then there's, like, all the, like, discourse on who belongs in the LGBT spectrum and who doesn't, and I don't understand why that's a thing either. Why do people feel the need to exclude others from the group that is being excluded? Like, it's completely contradictory to what they're supposed to be doing. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, it makes basically no sense to me at all why people do that. Like, I have a lot of friends that are in the LGBT spectrum, and I'm also in the LGBT spectrum. And even I can admit that for some reason, we exclude people just as much as other people exclude people, which is ironic because that's the whole point of being in the LGBT spectrum and having that label is that so you don't feel excluded, and yet there are people in the spectrum who exclude others. Anyways, and a lot of people say like that the people in that spectrum are always shoving it in your face, but like we're really not. We're just integrating it into like the typical stuff that you see every day. Same argument could be used in basically anything, that like people are shoving like sex in our face and violence, and that like people could be like shoving like just general stuff in your face too all the time. Like kids nowadays are mostly exposed to all this like sex and stuff really early because it's on TV and it's put in their face. But for some reason people only seem to acknowledge it if it's LGBT related stuff that's put in their face and not anything else. I don't get that argument either. Another thing I don't understand is why people think it's unnatural when literally we're the only species that seems to think it's wrong. Like, in basically every other species, like, almost every single species that's out there, there are, like, gay animals in those species, and yet, for some reason, the human species thinks that it's wrong and terrible and should be punished, which makes literally no sense at all. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, like, we're coming to the end of June, the end of Pride Month, and there's like a lot of stuff that I kind of wanted to talk about, but I don't know how to formulate my words with it. So it's just like a lot of like, I don't know why this thing happens, I don't know why people do this thing or that thing, and like I don't understand people enough to explain it either. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna like ask all these questions, and I know I'm not gonna get any actual answers for it, but that I'm not really here looking for answers. I'm just kind of here to talk in front of a camera. On a side note, my exams are right now. So there will be a video on those towards July, like in the beginning of July, and then during July I have a lot of stuff planned actually. Oh my god, I'm getting like half hiccups. I have like a lot of stuff planned during the summer, like of videos I'm gonna do, and videos that like I've been meaning to do, but because of school I couldn't get around to doing. I'm hoping that for my last video for Pride Month it can be like a rainbow cake or something, because that'd be really cool. And I've tried to make cakes so many times in the past and they have all failed because we have such a crappy oven. So I'm hoping that'll be my final video for Pride Month, and that's how I'll close it off probably. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I really need to start like scripting these videos. If you have any like videos that you guys want me to maybe do, or like any questions of anything or anything that you want to like suggest, just leave it in a comment down below. And yeah, you know, the usual, like if you want to, subscribe if you want to. If you hate me for some reason, you don't have to do either of those things. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, stay in tune for that stuff. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye. I sound really tired. I'm not that tired, but I think it's because I've not been talking at all, like, a lot today, so my voice is like, why are you just randomly using me now? And I'm like, because I'm a difficult person. There's Trixie sleeping in my chair. Why I had to move my positioning for this video. What a butthole.